Shemai, GTA chums, the Sentinel Classic is discounted this week. If you know the Sentinel Classic, you'll know it's in Southern San Andreas 2-door and it's there for 300 grand or something really cheap. And there it is, 316 grand rather than 487. So yeah, good discount, good car, lots of customization, very nice. And it's the one I always use for my casino heist that I hardly ever do anymore because I do Kill Perico all the time. Still got diamonds in the casino as well, I just can't be bothered because I think I've lost my skill. Armor's all upgraded to the max, even though this is a brand new car. So bumpers. No, let's start off with the most important part. Now this is going to be a Benny's variant pretty damn soon, probably next week from the sounds of it, if this is discounted this week. So that's why I recommend you buy it. This is the BMW look. It's a BMW, I think people say an M3. It's a 3 Series, that's for 100% certain. It's not got the internals of the 3 Series, I don't think. Just not quite right, but very nice car I'm very much familiar with. IRL, in real life. There it is. 2D relationship. That is the livery you want to choose. So we are going to choose let's choose it. Let's choose it because I wanna know. I just wanna know which colours work best with this livery. I think just plain white will work best, but let's see. Let's see with a respray. Let's go for metallic, or actually metals. Dark steel, gold, pure gold. Well, she is pure gold. Oh yes, not really. That's a bit pervy, isn't it? What about just go for the classics because they're all free. Purple. Look at that. Purple and green. That is 100% sick, guaranteed. Yeah, I think that's gotta be it. It's totally sick, dudes. What was it? Cream, ice white, or something like that. White looks so good. Look at the accents in that kind of colour with the livery. Funny, isn't it? But I think purple, oddly enough, is a good colour with it. Orange too. Like sunrise orange. I'm tempted by orange now. Yeah, let's wang that on. Gold. Anyone? Bronze? No, 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 no. Green is good. Or this kind of funny looking green, but it's too similar to what we already had. I think it's going to be white or orange, and white is the classic build. Oh, bleached brown. That's a bit like white, isn't it? No, it's too boring. It's too boring. Sorry, guys. Can't do that. Secondary colour, classics. It colours up something or other. Let's put it white just for the hell of it. Oh, there we go. It colours up the door. Did you see that? So that black line in the door becomes white. Okay, interesting. Crew emblem bonnet. Right, let's do it in earnest. There's lots of customization to consider for this build. We've done a bit of a rally build, so maybe we won't go there with the rallies. Secondary bumper, we're not going to do that because I think we want to keep it kind of stock-ish. What's all this business? That's alright. I think we could do that. Let's have a look again. I quite like just not having the thingy-me-job. Those lights that are covered up, maybe a bit too much. Let's go back to the simple one. There it is, the XS. Oh, actually, XS with rally because... Oh, no, it's not a rally build, but it had to do it. What's this? Stock, carbon. Bit crap, really. Not much options. I think we've got to keep it stock. Chassis, roll cage. Yeah, we got the roll cages. We're not really doing roll cages, I don't think, with this one because it changes the seat, but it's not really a roll cagey build. It's more of a fanboy car. Exhausties, what have we got? Anything decent? It's all double, all aluminum tipped. I'm hoping we'll have some decent exhaust with the Benny's variant. Stock, I don't get it. They all look the same. So I'm going to stick with stock because they all look the same. Fenders. So stock fenders, stock carbon. Yeah, that none of them do it for me, so we're going to leave it as it is. Grill. Oh, this is it. There it is. You can have multi lights, but we're not even. I think we'll put wipers on. Should we put wipers on? Do you fancy some wipers? Go on, let's put some wipers on. Bonnet. Okay, you can raise the bonnet. Oh, that's a good-looking bonnet, isn't it? Good-looking bonnet. Oh, what is that about? I've never seen the cars like that. They're always well looked after. Surely these cars. I think it's going to have to be stock because we don't want to mess around with the livery. That is a good livery. We don't want to ruin it by... Yeah, we're going to go stock. And we'll see if Benes comes up with anything new, you know. Plate is all, you know, it's all standard kind of business, but let's just turn it black because it's the best. Roof. We've got some I think we've got some roof racky stuff here, haven't we? Do you remember? Oh, look at that. That is crap. That's terrible. That is also crap. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible. So, louvres. We've got louvres on it already. I like louvres on this car. I think they look great, but if I'm honest, I've not often seen the louvres on the car. What is this all about? Stock primary sunstrip. Look at how we lose light out of the window with the sunstrip. Interesting. I'm tempted by the sunstrip, but I'm not going to. Skirts. Okay, what have we got? Nothing much really. Secondary. It's just a matter of colouring them up. That sticker bomb nonsense as well. Nobody does that with these cars, I'm sure. I mean, I remember these cars when Fat Phil got one. Wonky Eye Phil, no, not Fat Phil. Wonky Eye Phil. He had a gammy eye. I don't like the spoilers on it, but I feel like it almost needs a spoiler. But I'm not going to put one on because it ruins the lines. That back end is what is nice about it. Why have I put louvres on? I thought we weren't going to do that. Sort of sport suspension like this. How have we ended up with louvres? What? I didn't put louvres on. Get off. Stock roof. Get the louvres off. Maybe we should put some vortex generators. Those don't exist either. Right, spoiler, suspension, transmission is done. Wheels. Now, this is an important choice. Wheel type. I feel like we need some track wheels on it. And we could do some of these peepee hole ones, but I suppose I'm not entirely in keeping with the way they used to look. I can't even remember what wonky-eyed Phil had on his cars. You know, his granny died and he got a load of money and he bought not an M5, an M3. It was a standard 3 Series, but quite a new one, F-Ridge I think it was. Very nice car, and I was kind of jealous, but he should have bought a house. Why didn't he put a deposit down for a house? That looks pretty good, the Forged Star. I'm tempted by the Forged Star. But somehow it seems to be too chub though, you know what I mean? Maybe I need something out of tuners that's a bit more like what you would have had. You know, chubbier rims and that. Just not seeing anything that I love. What about in sports? Because sports always has something in it. Not that, it's something a bit more chubby, a bit like, that's more like it, the diamond cut. I'll just wang that on. Let's have a look at the wheel colour in black. Not bad, not bad, that'll do. I think it's still too open, but Wonky-Eyed Phil never had those. Though I'm using, his name really wasn't Wonky-Eyed Phil, obviously I've used a different name. Tyre enhancements, bulletproofs, tyre smoke, black or orange tyre smoke. Actually, let's put black on because this is the car I'm gonna redo. Windows, we could smoke them out. I feel like smoke, you kind of ruin the look of the internals, don't you? But actually, limo, come on, limo them out. Wonky-Eye Phil definitely didn't have these. Maybe we'll make Wonky-Eye Phil's car when they release the Benes variant. I mean, that is 8 minutes. What have I been doing there? Amazing, eh? What an amazing car. For 8 minutes worth. So I'll show you why you probably want that spoiler. Yeah, the back end swings out quite nicely. I mean, Wonky-Eyed Phil never let me have a go with his car, so I don't really know how they drive properly. I mean, he drove like an old person, so I don't know what kind of performance he got out of it. I think was it a 1.8 petrol? I'm trying to remember. Was it a 1.6? I think it was a 1.8. But they corner alright, they corner decent. When you get in the heist cars, I always use this one for the old casino heist. It's my favourite. And you get it for cheap, for free. Far better than the Easy Classic. It's a nice car, drives nicely. The engine sound is a bit too waspish for me. I feel like it needs a big bore exhaust kind of noise if you're going to go for this kind of chav bling look that they want, you know, with a sticker bomb. I think it was even Wonky Phil had a different, you know, it sounded a bit deeper than this. And he didn't, I don't think he had a super fat exhaust on. He didn't. It was an old person's car, pretty sure. Decent as well. Look at the internals. Let's see what that looks like. Not as nice as the originals. That's what I can say. This looks like an Austin Maestro. What the hell have they done there? That is a terrible dash. Dashboard is completely wrong. It should have an angle with the stereo pointing towards you. That's what I remember. That was my favourite bit about the car. Well, it wasn't. The back edge was. I've survived my bounty, suckers. Haha, free money. But yeah, the back end was you know, the overall shape of the car, the kind of feel on the inside. Very nice cars indeed. And you want to get one. They're classic now. Very nice cars indeed, but One-Eyed Phil had one, so they're good enough for him, they're good enough for you. And, you know, in fairness, they're a decent car. And it's a decent car in real life, in GTA life. This isn't real life. I think it is real life. This is the only way I could drive all these cars. Now I don't park cars for a living. So there we go. That is a Sentinel Classic. It's well worth it, even if you don't do the Benny's upgrade, which is by no means a done deal as being decent. Wide body kit, it's got to be decent, hasn't it? But if you can't put a Princess Robot bubblegum livery on it, it is going to be completely balls out. Terrible. Anyway, if you found it useful, if you found it useful, like, subscribe, that kind of business. But thank you very much for watching. Oh yeah, comments on this car, what you think, what you expect, how high your expectations for the Sentinel Classic Bennies. Out of 5, marks out of 5, what do you think it'll be? I reckon it'll be a 2. Thank you very much for watching, have a great day if you're playing GTA.